I pushed the button and then it went live, and I didn't even realize I was live. So yeah, hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Sugar Honey Iced Tea Chitter Chatter and all of that. I'm T, and it's been a day. It's always a day, especially when it's at nighttime. It's been a day, but life has been lifing, and I'm just super grateful to be at the end of my day, sitting here in the bathroom, spending a little time just chitting chatting and shooting the breeze. And I invited a guest to see if my guest will be here anytime in the near future. That's fine. But until then, it's just me, you, and this YouTube live online streets. I mean, maybe I should have coffee right before this so I can be up and have chatter and all of that. But right now, feeling that long slide into home base, kind of just chilling out. I wanted to share a couple of things this afternoon. I gotta get rid of these glasses. I have been feeling a little bit like congested for the last couple of weeks. Not a couple of weeks, like the last week, real good week. And so I think it's like when the temperature changes, it gets like here in the South, it gets like hot and humid in the summer. And so that humidity kind of just rides all the way down to winter until we get our first freeze. So I think some of the pressure in my head, we get a hot, humid, or even a mild humid day, and then we dip down and it's kind of freezing cold, and then it may go back up and we have a little bit of humidity. And I think some of those things kind of does my sinuses for a loop, and I get like all kinds of sinus compression and pressure in the front of my head. I took a sinus tablet, but all of that to say it's just kind of like I'm feeling the effects of sinuses and all of that good stuff. So it is what it is. Hi, if you're just joining the live, welcome in. For those who are watching the replay, welcome back. Thank you for spending a little time with Sugar Honey Iced Tea online. We're just here shooting the breeze tonight. Whatever you want to talk about or whatever. I have a couple of things that I want to talk about. My first thing that I want to talk about really is the fact that I went to, it's kind of like a farmer's market. It was a holiday market. That's what it was. I went to a holiday market over the weekend. I don't know why I did the air quotes. It is what it is. It is a holiday market. And it was just for 2 days. It was a Saturday and a Sunday, and it was like near where I am, but it was kind of a drive further south. So if you don't know, if you're not familiar with the show or for this channel, I am Sugar Honey Iced Tea, and I'm smack dab in the middle of this tri-state area, which is Memphis, and Branch, Mississippi, and also a West Memphis, Arkansas, or Marion, all of that good stuff over there on the other side of the Mississippi River. So this tri-state area is kind of like where I travel and where I live my life, my family, friends, all of that good stuff. And so Saturday's farmers market or holiday market happens to be a little bit further south in a I'm not even sure what the name of the city was, but it was further south uh, in Mississippi. If I can find it on my paper, I will definitely say. But there's all kinds of little towns and stuff. Um, I used to live on the other side of the state line over in Memphis, which was about, I want to say 12 good hot minutes away from where I am now. And I tell you, it was kind of like day and night, flipping a switch. And so just coming like a few miles south kind of opened up a whole new world to me and my family, and just all kinds of shops and different people and personalities and all that good stuff. But it just always blows my mind that it was just so near, but yet so far. Like there was like a hedge And like Homer Simpson kind of backed his way back into South Haven and Olive Branch. And that's where he was. Bear has been walking around me all this time. You want to go? You want to go out to your bed? You want to go to your bed? Okay, go. 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 Go to your bed. He doesn't know what to do with himself. He wants to be right next to me, but also he wants to be out there. And I want to have the door closed. We'll see. I don't know. He may come back in. I'll keep it like cracked a little bit. But yeah, so I went to the holiday market a little bit further south than where we are now. I think it was a good 25-minute drive if it was that long. And it was really just a matter of me going to see what was going on, what's happening in, further, a little bit further south than where I am, and just to connect with people. I really want to um like relocate from the Memphis area. I'm tired of the big city. I want some southern, more slow country living, country style, all that other good stuff that goes along with living in the South. But I want more of it. So, just roaming around, connecting with people, going to events that are like south of where I am is kind of important to me. So I did meet a couple of people and I bought some things at the market. Not a whole lot of things because, money's tight. But I did meet, okay, I got two bags. And the first one is the first person I met, like very close to the door, was Pam Brown with Simply Magic Candles. And I want to just share her. This is the bag. The product was, I should have took a picture of it and had it on here. I'll know next time. There is a little scent diffuser that I can clip onto my air conditioner vent in the car. And it was so cutesy and it smelled so good that she had those products on her table as well as candles and other smell goods. And so her name is Pam Brown, and she is the owner of Simply Magic Candles. And if you're in the mid South area, you ever see her anywhere, then definitely give her your business. I'll put it back up there on the screen if anybody. I don't know if I can. Is it gonna focus? Is it gonna? Do I have to put my hand up there? Like, there you go. Pam Brown, owner, and then she is the Simply Magic Candles owner and proprietor, and she has some really good smelling stuff. And it's not, you know, I really wish I could convey the smell over the live. It smelled kind of like woodsy, but also like a little bit of a fruity smell, like a citrus. And it was right up my alley because I like something that's a little bit of a citrus, but also has that seductive kind of smell. So if you like something that smells a little seductive and citrusy, then that's the candle that's the scent um, profile that I got with my thing. But I can't show you because it's in the car. I should have brought it. And when my guest finally comes in, then I will definitely jump out there and go and get it so we won't have like dead air or whatever. Okay, so the other thing that I did when I was at the farmer's market is I met this lovely, lovely lady named Sean McCostin. I think that's how you say it. Sean McCostin. I have her card. Sean is an independent stylist for these nails. Here's her card. I kind of have this thing on a tilt. So yeah, hopefully you can see all of her information. But yeah, she's a business person and love my beautiful nails VIPs, Facebook. Join the Facebook group. Tell her you found her through me. But maybe let me tell you what she does. So she had a whole beautiful setup, a couple of tables of these things called Color Street nails. Have you ever heard of them? These are gorgeous. It's 100% real nail polish strips, 16 long lasting strips. And so she did, well, my nails were cute that day. Now they're not so cute, but the one that she did is still rocking and rolling. The other ones that were just regular polish, it's time to redo them. But so, okay, so let me show you Yeah, let me show you these two nails. So the pinky nail is the polish that I polish with some gel nail polish. And the Color Street nail is the longer fingernail with the ombre dark blue going to like a golden tone at the top and the tip. And so that was, what was that, Saturday that I went there, and it's still looking good. It looks a little dull, like it needs a clear coat or something, like a glossy coat over it, but it's just as glossy as the other one, which is the gel nail that has a clear coat over it. So the other one started chipping. I guess I'll show you the other ones. This is what the rest of my hand looks like, trash. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of it off, start on clean nails. And then I don't know if I'm going to do the same color pattern like I did blue and green. And then she put this on my, like, my accent nails. I'm not doing no finger sign. This is the accent nails she gave me. And these nails are still looking good from Saturday. The other ones have begun to chip because I wash dishes and do all kinds of stuff around the house. But the Color Street polish really does well. So hopefully I'll be able to get the same results. So I bought, what did I do? I bought one. I think two was on sale for like $16 or something like that. It wasn't even that much, I don't think. It was like 16, 12, 16. I need to look back. Well, my receipt is on my phone and we're recording on the phone now, but these are the two colors that I got. I know I got the cheetah print that kind of looks like I'm in my old lady era, but not really. It's really kind of cute. I like gold and gold tone. And so what I'll probably do is do like either a brownish or a gold, and then do an accent nail or two on each hand and just keep these and use these up. My other thought was to give them away as gifts. Like, I'm short on cash, and these are some really good things. I bought these two, and this comes with 16 strips for each color. So 16 here, 16 here. So that may be a Christmas gift. And then she gave me these for free. So these, oh, she also gave me these, like a little goodie bag. She gave me a whole bag of stuff. In the bag was two things that I bought. This, which is the nail clamps where you can put the cotton balls in with your nail polish remover, clamp it on, and then that helps you to kind of set for your nail polish remover. There's one, two, three, four, five in this little container. Love it. I got a little nail brush. I love that. You can give yourself a little manicure. And then I think this came in, although I have one kind of like this in the drawer. So let me look and see what mine is. I got one just like it. Or maybe I don't. This is this Baptist Hospital. No, here it is. I was like, I'm tripping. This is the one. It looks battery. It looks gross. That is exactly the same. Not exactly, but it's similar. This is the new one. This is the old one. It looks really gross on the other side. You don't want to see the grossness. But I got this for free, this for free, these two things for free, and this for free. And I bought the other two things. So I may do keep one and give one as a gift. But it's hard to even choose. Like, maybe I'll cut them in half and then put it in another envelope and then give both colors as a gift. And then I keep both colors for the second half. Like, I get 8 of each color, and my Secret Santa will give 8 of each color. So we'll see. Because, we're just trying to be economical, but also be thoughtful with our gifts. So I'm excited about getting a new nail file because I'm gonna do my nails tonight. And then also it was some candy. The Santa bag and the Santa candy. It says Merry Christmas. It says chocolatey covered marshmallow. One big for marshmallow, but yeah, think about it. I could probably put this like with my popcorn. I like marshmallow and popcorn, like like a kettle corn flavor. So I may like I like to cocktail my snacks apparently, so I'll put this on my popcorn and eat that together. And then I got some other candy. I got a little French kiss and who knows? And I guess I got two of them, two Grinch kisses. So she's so sweet. Sean McCuston. I think it's Sean McCuston. And she is at Love My Beautiful Nails VIP. That's her Facebook group. And it has like a little card on the back that shows you how to put them jumps on. I can't wait. I'm gonna put them on. And then a little tips sheet, a little FAQ sheet. So I met them, and then I also met these other folks. I met Adobe Ranch, and it's not that kind of ranch. It's not salad dressing. It is the Adobe Ranch are the people who are not that far from where I am. They have a ranch with some cows and some chickens, real livestock in the middle of the city. Well, I guess it's not really in the middle of the city. I think what happened was it was a farm and then they started building houses up around these farms and the farms became like more minimal and kind of fizzled out and sectioned off and fizzled out and houses kind of popped up in those spaces, but the Adobe Ranch is still popping. Adobe Ranch, not like the salad dressing, they have, oh, it's a picture on the other side. So if you're from this area, you've probably seen Adobe Ranch stuff at the corner of, what is it? State Line and what is it? Pleasant Hill. Yeah. So the Adobe Ranch, they have, okay, so when I went, they had a table at the Christmas market, and they had these freezer cases there with the clear lids, and they had sectioned off with sausages, and they had steaks and roasts and bacon. Did they have bacon? Yeah, they had bacons. And they had all kinds of meats. They had the meats. Like Arby's said they had the meats. Adobe had the meats. And so, yeah, I'm like, what's going on with the meats? And the eggs. They had eggs, meats, and honey. They had honey set up on the table. And I was like fascinated where I always kind of pass by this place every once in a while, and I was like, oh wow, they really do have stuff. They really do sell stuff, and they not only sell it where you have to go up in there and drive and make an appointment and buy the meat and buy the what whatever you or order whatever you want, but you can also see them at a farmer's market or this particular Christmas market and buy a suitcase full of. I asked him, what about if I got with somebody and ordered a whole side of a cow? Can I get a half a cow? And he said yes. Who did I meet with? I don't really remember the guy's name, but did he give me a card? This is probably the only card he gave me. But I met the proprietor, the owner of that thing, and that was Adobe Ranch. And I was so excited because I pass by here all the time, like I was starstruck. At any rate, that was that thing. This was this thing. Um, yeah, I'm going to, yeah, so that's all I did with that. What else did I want to tell y'all? I guess I'm trying to figure out where my guest is. I'm gonna ping my guest. Hold on. I don't know if it's going to, and let me put my banner up. See if the banner will. Oh yeah, I'll be right back with my beverage. But I'm actually gonna see if my guest is coming. I don't know. Is it still there? I don't know if it is. Like when I go to another tab, does it still show me doing what I do? I don't know. So I texted. No, excuse me while I'm eating. Yes, I do eat in my bathroom. And y'all put it in the comments or the chat. If you're doing the replay, put in the comments. Do you hide away in your bathroom and bring a snack? Let me open this up a little bit. I have a bowl of I have a bowl of pineapples. Let's see. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
There you are. I mean, I hear you. Uh-oh. It was there and now it's not. I don't know what happened. Maybe we'll come back. But as I was saying, I was asking if y'all eat in your bathroom. If you do, put it in the chat.
I can't see me.
I did it again. Hello. Are you
Hey, can you
there?
see me now?
I can hear
Yeah,
you
I'm here.
now.
You hear me now?
I see your teeth a little bit.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's dark in here. Oh shit. Oh man.
mm.
Can't do.
There used to
Oh,
be some cartoons. I mean, I guess there still are the cartoons,
cartoon.
but the cartoons where sometimes Daffy Duck, he would go like, is it Daffy Duck? Whichever one was the
Motherfucker.
black one. He would go somewhere in the dark and all you see is their eyes and their teeth.
Yeah, like Buzz Bunny now.
Right.
Yeah. Hold on a second. That
I was talking to the people, the live
what's
people kind of coming and going,
what's
and
going on?
just
What's
kind of reminiscing
going on with
about
the humans?
the what?
That's what's going on with the humans.
The humans. I know, right? I was talking about
Later.
the Christmas market I went to Saturday.
The Christmas.
Yeah, Saturday.
The Christmas. What you into?
I went to a Christmas market, like a farmer's market. It's the dog
Oh, okay.
keeps closing me
Well,
in here.
I'm dark, and I'm in the
Um,
dark.
I went to a farmer's market. I'm sorry, Christmas market, and Adobe Ranch was there. Have you seen
What's
this
Adobe?
before?
What's Adobe Ranch?
Adobe Ranch is that place at the corner of Pleasant Hill and State Line Road, where they had them cows and stuff over there,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
and they sell steaks and honey and eggs and
Yeah, they
and
down.
I think they sell pig stuff too, like
Down
bacon and stuff.
yeah, I know what you're talking about down the street.
Right. So I got a card, but one of these I think came to the house one time before. I just never paid no attention to it till I saw the people in real life. And I was like, hey, wait a
Huh.
minute, you're the people with those cows down the street.
Yeah, they sell a whole half a cow.
They sell whole half
They sell a
steak,
whole cow, but
roast,
they sell the
all
whole
kinds.
cow, but you can get it. You can a half a cow is enough for for us to do what we need to do. Oh shoot.
Yeah, probably for a whole year.
Yeah,
You
I'm
say?
saying probably so. Trying to give me some
Okay,
kind of
yeah.
light in here. I can make it
But
some
you should
dim
have the
light in
light
here or
figured
something.
out before 9 o'clock, but that's all right.
I've been busy. I've been last minute stuff going on out here. So
Really? Okay.
yeah. So we've
Some
been,
some good juicy stuff
been
you can tell us or not?
no. I can tell you what it is. It's thieves, Christmas thieves. People
Um,
being stealing and stuff and all that kind of stuff.
we need to make a song about that. Christmas thieves.
Christmas thieves, always trying to steal, always up here getting stuff. And my music is playing on my damn thing too.
Hmm.
Hold on, can you hear my music?
I don't. Can you hear
Okay,
mine?
no, I can't hear your music, but I can hear mine because I had my radio. I had my Spotify playing, and it's still playing in the background.
Okay.
I don't want to cut nothing off. So since you can't hear it, it's cool. And we're not
Yeah.
messing up nobody's stuff.
I can't hear yours. You can't hear mine. I'm playing
Yeah,
something in the other room, and I can
yeah.
barely hear it off the camera.
Cool.
which is
But I
good,
can hear.
which
But
is right.
yeah, today just been one of those days, man, where you out here doing what we doing, glowing in the dark as usual and stuff. I got on all black.
I see.
So
Let me try to turn
shoot,
you up
just
a little
doing what
bit.
we doing.
Right. I
Just crazy.
um I had a repeat Uber rider this afternoon.
They had to go to multiple spots.
No, this is a lady that I had from last week.
Oh, okay.
So what are the odds that I would have
Oh,
somebody that I would pick somebody up that I had picked up before?
oh, yeah, that's cool.
So it
And
was
she
kind of
like,
cool.
so it was like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? I know you. I know
Exactly.
you too.
She was like, I recognize that name in that car. And I was like, yeah. And then when I drove up, I was like, I recognize this place.
Yeah,
So it was kind of cool. But the
yeah. So you
thing
picked up.
was, she was like, here she goes. She was one of the ones who was saying, "Do you like driving Uber?" And I
Yeah.
heard that you can make more than your paycheck. And then the other girl, she was saying, here she goes again talking about how the girl that she talked to
Did,
had made over $1,000 in a week. And I was like,
yeah.
okay, that's good.
Did you see the video that I sent you about the guy
And
talking about driving Uber?
I hadn't had a chance. I had just got home. What what
Okay.
what was the gist of the video? And I'm gonna go back and watch it.
It's a young man. He's in his I guess in his 20s or early 30s or whatever, and he's like, fuck a job. And that's basically what he does is he does Ubering,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, I'm not going. He said he has his MBA and he has his bachelor's, and he was talking about how he feels so discriminated against just in this overall job market. And
Mm-hmm.
he said that the crazy part about it, people who he would meet at the companies, because that's
Mm-hmm.
how word of mouth is how you get some of these jobs nowadays. Is and people would tell him, hey man, basically, yeah, they didn't hire you, but they did hire one of these people, and he's like, okay, and he said, he just got pissed off. He just got pissed off, and he was like, I'm not dealing with it no more. It's
Mm-hmm.
just his whole thing. His whole premise was like, I'm not dealing with the job. Basically, just like me. Basically, the same thing like I said back in the day. When I said to myself, I said, you know what? If I'm gonna get out here and get money, I'm gonna get money on my own premise, and I'm not worried about nobody else. And that's
Uh-huh.
why I bought and paid from all of my own licensing and everything, and I do all my stuff on my own. And I'd rather be a 99 employee than be a standard employee for anybody anymore. I don't want to go and just work for some company or be trying to go in here and enslave myself out to some damn company who don't give a damn about me. I'd rather be able to pull my own hours, pull my own time, pull my own days off when I want to pull days off, and be good with it. Because hell, if I wanted to say, hey man, I'm off next week, only thing they can say is okay. And I know I don't get paid for that week, but guess what? I might be getting paid for that week, if you know what I'm saying. Because, I don't have to tell them, I don't have to tell my contractors, who I'm going to do what for, because it's my own premise. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because, sometimes you just have to say, bump these folks. Because I know you done heard me say this plenty of times. 2020 was the initial year for people to be able to say, woo, and just take a breath. But while
Mm-hmm.
you were taking that breath, you should have also been learning how to make an earning for yourself. And like I said, I learned in 2020, and I told you this back in 2020. I learned in 2020, as long as I got a truck and a trailer, hell, I can make $200 a day. And if you make two hundred
Mm-hmm.
dollars a day and you bumping 5 days a week, hell, that's $1,000 a week right there. And you only gonna probably work about 4 or 5 hours a day to get that $200. So if you
Right.
if
So the
you if you
lady,
if you want,
so the lady, she was, she said she had written with the other girl again, and she was saying the same thing that she had she was driving with Uber and Lyft, and that she was had gone back to her full-time job, but then she was saying she was debating on quitting her full-time job because she said it was messing with her Uber money and that she could, if she drove Uber all day, she could make more than her full-time job. And that's what that
Yeah,
other the lady who's in the car tonight who said that.
because you got to think about it like this right here. You still gonna have to pay for your car if something breaks down on it. You still gonna have to put gas in your car in order to go here and there. And on an average job out here nowadays, you know, these companies don't want to pay a lot of money. So if you out here and you making 25, 30, $35 an hour, guess what? You can do that same shit doing deliveries. And you ain't got nobody over your shoulder talking that stuff all the time. But the thing about it is, it's a mindset that you have to have. If you don't
Mhm.
have to, if you don't have that mindset to say, I know what I'm used to doing, but I'm gonna get out here and do this on my own, and I'm gonna not only gonna make the money I was already making at a job, I'm gonna make more money than I was making at a job, and I'm gonna pull the same amount of hours as I did at a job, because that's what a lot of people are doing. A lot of people aren't going out doing Ubers for 2 hours a day or 3 hours a day. They that's their job. They hitting at 8 to 10 hours a day. Some people only working 4 days a week, working at 10 hours a day. And that's how you accumulate your money,
That
because you have to realize that you gonna have that, you gotta have that average cap. If you don't
so
have that mental average cap, it's done.
well, I have not been able to do a whole 8 hours yet. So I
I
think that's
understand.
where I am. But I have done
But you have to make
3 and
yourself do that
four
8 hours.
hours. I think I'm doing more hours than I was 2 weeks ago. I definitely have done more hours than I did 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but you
Another
have
thing
to.
is that there's this thing in the app where you can do your monthly reports, and I didn't know that. And I was
Yeah,
like, I was telling you this last week. I was like, I need to get more serious about it, and I definitely
yeah,
need to,
study this
kind
stuff.
of take a look at how much mileage and all that other good stuff. But
Yeah,
the app has reports that is compiling for you anyway, and I need to,
because it's a real job. A lot of people don't think of it as a real job, but that's a real job.
yeah,
You're a part of the new transportation industry.
mm-hmm, yeah.
You are part of the new transportation industry.
Well, that is definitely apparent. My concern now is what are the taxes going to look like? Like at the
Well, the
end of
thing
the
about it is
year, like, do you get, do you,
mileage.
I mean,
Keep all your
will I be
receipts.
able to get a good tax refund?
Tax refunds are over when you start working for yourself.
Okay, well, I need a refund.
You ain't got
I'm
no little
getting a
kids.
refund in January. What's up with
Yeah,
that?
that ain't happening. Shoot,
We'll
you know the
see.
last
I'm
time
not real. I mean, I'm not. See, that
you
ain't
know when
me
the last
working
time
for
you
myself.
know the last time I got a tax refund.
Uh-uh.
Guess when the last time I got an actual tax refund?
When you were working at Southland,
No, I got
well,
my
thanks. You should have
last
been.
I got my last federal tax refund from the Fed and the state in 2001. I have not gotten a tax refund since before my daughter was born.
Well, I don't know how that works. I'm different.
Big, well, see, you had children. Guess what I had? Nothing. I had me.
No, you.
And
You were
making
on the other
money.
side of that. I was on the side with the child support. You're on the side where you were paying. I was on the side of
Yeah, but see,
receiving.
the thing about it was, child support was never taking my money. I was
Well,
just making money, and I was making money.
people for the
And
replay, we
when
don't
you
have a
make X
child in
amount,
common. For people on the replay who may be confused, we don't have a child in common. So
no, we
that's
don't have a child in common. We do not have a
okay.
child in common. You know what I'm saying? But um, it was just a thing. Cause we didn't know. Cause like I said, I stopped. Man, I ain't seen a tax check in forever. Like I said, 2001 was my last income tax check. I remember before 2001, I was getting them tax checks. I was like, yeah, just like everybody else. And I was happy to get that little $700, $800 every January, cause that's all it was. But then when I started making some decent money, that shit got ghost real quick.
Mm. Well, we'll
And
see.
it
I will
started,
definitely let you know.
and to the point where I am right now, it costs me more to file taxes than I would get back. I don't owe federal taxes now, but last year I was going to get a refund for $12, and it was going to cost
Mm.
me over $200 to file. I said,
Oh,
that's some
wow.
bullshit right there. I said, that's some straight up BS right there. I said, that's crazy. And this year, I don't know, but this year's a lot better because I've been tracking every single purchase that I make, all my lunches every day,
Mm-hmm.
everything that I buy for my lunches every day. I've been tracking my mileage every day. You know what I'm saying? My sailor bill, my equipment bills for stuff that I have to buy for work and for what I'm doing, and I take care. I pay. I got all that shit now on and 3 apps. I got 3 different apps now that I use for all that shit, and it compiles all of it up. And shit, like this year, just for mileage alone, I have like the app right now is saying that I have almost $6,000 in just, you know, taxable mileage. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And refund, and basically that's in the green versus what I spend on gas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people be like, "Oh, goddamn, yeah, man,
So the
you gotta pay
gas is
attention to
going
that
to be
stuff."
something that's deductible because I've never really
Yeah,
deducted
because you have to.
mileage and
What you're
stuff.
gonna have to do is you're gonna have to. It's called itemization, and if you've never done it before, you're probably gonna have to go get somebody to do it for you. And the
Yeah,
thing about it is,
I do my
if
own
you had
taxes.
I know, yeah, you can do your own taxes, but the thing about it is, if you have not been keeping up with that stuff, that's the problem,
Mm. Okay, so
and
here's
that's
the
the issue.
thing. In the app,
Because you
it
have to keep
keeps up with
away,
your miles.
you have to keep personal miles away from business miles. That's what I like
It
about
does,
my
but it
app.
does that because it's only going
Yeah.
to log the miles that are it within that, the app. So
Okay.
it does
You
keep
talking
up
about
with that.
you talking about for your for the Uber.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And see another thing, like you said, like the
And
lady was
I'm
talking about
okay with
doing
that.
Uber, like the lady was saying doing Uber and Lyft. Because when you
Yeah.
do Uber and Lyft, because some people have Uber, some people have Lyft. I don't know
Mhm.
which one is better, but you have people out here all day long who need those services. And like I was telling you yesterday, remember the picture I sent? I sent you the picture yesterday of the guy in the Escalade,
Mhm.
and that guy right there, for him just coming up to where we are and going to Firehouse Subs is what he was doing. He was doing an Uber Eats in an Escalade.
Uh-huh.
But when he walked up out of that joint, he carried out of there about 100 and plus bag lunches. And he was like, "Yeah, man, you got to realize every single bag is, a part of the order." And
Mhm.
I clocked it up. He was like, "Yeah," he said, "I'm going home after this right here. After I drop this off, he said, I'm not even working for the rest of the day." That's
Mhm.
how much. That's how much it was paying him. He was like, "Hey, I made my." He said, "I have my mental quota every day that I need to make."
Mhm.
He said, once I make my mental quota plus, I'm good. He said, I like to make at least 20% above my mental quota. He wouldn't tell me what his mental quota was, but I got to talking. I said, I used to do that when I was doing my lawn service. And my lawn service, I had a quota of $240 a day.
Mhm.
And that's why some weeks I didn't even work but 4 days some weeks. Some days I was like, yeah, I'm taking off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'll get back to cutting on Monday. And I had people galore to my, hey man, you can't cut my grass on the weekend. You can't come cut my grass on a Saturday. No, because I'd have made my money.
Well, I guess I'm just kind of
A lot
working
of
up to that. I'm trying to um this week I've actually did 6 days, but I'm only doing like 3 or 4 hours. So
yeah,
what
but you
is
got
four times six?
24.
That's
You
24
did
hours.
at
So that's
24
not
hours.
40 hours.
It's not 40
But I
hours. You
guess I'm
16 hours
doing
short.
like comparable to part-time work hours and part-time pay. So
Yeah,
I guess next week
yeah.
I'm gonna try to do
Try to do a full 40 and
I
watch what happens. You'll realize that your money is up.
yeah.
And the thing about it is, while you're out doing it, make sure you're comfortable because you have to be mentally comfortable to be able to do that stuff. A lot of
Hmm.
people, they coming from like me, coming from, you've seen the type of work I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? I had to step outside myself to want to be able to work in my personal vehicle every day because I had been so used to going into buildings and working in buildings. And I loved having my own office with a private bathroom and a shower and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I love having the disco ball and DJ equipment and all that good shit. Being able to walk around like I was the cock of the block and had people under me and all that stuff. But it is, all of that right there, you throw that out because all of it can be taken like this. Like
Hmm.
it's gone. Just like my hand just left the scene, it's gone.
Well,
But
I am.
yeah,
I've been trying to make sure that I get up, exercise,
yeah,
eat, do my
eat right.
personal whatever I need to do in the morning time before I get in the car. I
Yeah,
have like a little snack bag. I had those
I wish my
almonds. I
date.
bought some almonds the other day, and I've been eating off those every day.
Ooh,
And
no, I
I just
can't do.
ate the rest of
You better
those. They're
better
so
better
they're
hold
so
up on
good too.
them.
I like
Them
something that's
things
a
are
little crunchy,
them
huh?
damn things are gonna dehydrate you. You better read about
Almonds.
them eating all them nuts like that. Can't be eating all them nuts like that. It ain't good for your diet. They talk about, oh, it's great at this. You better read side effects.
Well, I need something crunchy in my something crunchy. So I had
Cornflakes.
almonds, but
But get
I
you
have like a little treat bag. I have a little lunch bag that
some damn
I
honey.
bring with me,
You get some
and
honey bunches
so
of
it just
oats.
depends on, huh?
Get you some honey bunches of oats.
What is it?
Honey
Cereal?
bunches. The cereal. Yeah, you can eat them dry. They good. And they got almonds in them, but they ain't got as much. You better stop eating them
Yeah.
almonds like that. You get
I
constipated.
don't like cereal. I don't like cereal. I used
You
to eat them
mug
when the
and you
kids
get
were
your
little.
butt. You
And I
you
guess
gonna
I just
wind up. You gonna wind up sticking your thumb up your butt.
huh?
You gonna wind up sticking a thumb up your butt. You gonna be constipated eating all them damn almonds. I'm telling you, almonds will dehydrate your lower intestine and will constipate you.
Well,
I
I don't
learned
do
that
that
the
crap.
easy. I learned
But
that the
I mean,
easy
I
way
was just
by
talking about
eating
the fact that
almonds.
I like to have you were saying be comfortable in the car. So I was just trying to tell you what I do in the
Yeah,
car.
yeah.
I had
Okay, let me
things in the
listen.
car like I had some snacks in the car. I had coffee and I had
Shit.
water. But sometimes I had too many cups and stuff, so I try not to have too much in the front seat. But I have like a little bag and a towel. So whenever somebody gets out of the back seat, I have a little spray bottle and some
These Febreze.
it is the stuff where you it's like a sanitizer spray, but
Oh,
also
okay.
with fragrance.
Some
So I spray
Lysol.
the back of the car and then I will let the windows down a little bit and then kind of let the stale air or the
Yeah. Don't
recycle air kind of blow out.
don't Lysol got a
Well,
vent? Lysol got vent clips for cars, don't they?
um,
I think they do. Lysol vent clips. Get some of them joints right there. Kill the germs in the car.
hmm. Well, I'm just telling you what I'm doing. So I had those things and I kind of blow out the back seat of the car. And
Yeah.
then I have a little towel and I'll kind of wipe the seat off if I can reach back there. Because sometimes when I spray, like leaves little residue. And
Mm-hmm.
my thing is I just
You
drive
wipe it up.
until I feel like I'm not comfortable driving anymore. Like if it's my visibility is low, like when it gets really dark,
You got
in
to
some
put yourself
areas
in
of the town,
shifts.
yeah, with some
Get
areas of
your
town it's just like real dark. And
yeah
so
early morning
I
shift
know.
and an evening shift.
Yeah, this evening I drove from like 4 till 8, and I feel like
Okay.
that was a good time for me. But it was clear tonight. Some nights, like if it's foggy or misty, it's just not real clear, and I don't. I
Yeah.
just kind of come on home because the windshield be fogging up, and
Mm-hmm.
Especially when people getting in and out of the car. I have to keep the heat on a little bit. It gets a
Yeah.
little warm in the car, but then it drops down cold whenever the doors is open.
True.
So
True. True. True.
I'm gonna try to get up earlier. Next week is gonna be, like you said, a 2 shift type of thing. My only thing is Baylor. He wants to go out and walk and do all the stuff. I'm really concerned about leaving him at home more hours alone. So I guess I'm just gonna have to get over it. He gonna have to get over it too.
Yeah.
He over here snoring. Now I can hear him on the other side of his door snoring. I don't know if you can hear him.
No, they don't. They don't. They have Lysol sprays that you put in your cars, but they don't
Mm-hmm.
have a Lysol event clips.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking it up while listening to you.
Mm-hmm. I before you came on the live, I was kind of showing everybody the thing that I bought. The other thing that I bought at the Christmas market was a scent diffuser from this lady. She was a black owned business. Her name what is it? I got the bag, but the scent diffuser is in the car. It's called Pam Brown Simply Magic Candles. So she had candles and scent diffusers, and I bought one and I stuck that up in the front. But scent is one thing, but like making things that are like keeping the germs down, because I don't want to get infected, or as the fall moves into
Bring
the
them to the
winter.
house.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't
Like, do
want to
you
have the
like
flu.
do you have mask in your car? Because you can request people to put a mask on in your car as soon as they enter. That's your personal space. You can get like those little boxes of like 200 masks and be like, "Excuse me, here, thank you," and be like, "Well, I don't want to wear a mask. Well, I'm sorry, you don't need to get your ass out of my car." But or you could put one
Mhm.
on yourself and you just ride with it. To save
Mhm.
yourself from breathing in other people's germs.
Yeah.
Because do you
Well,
mind
I
wearing a
haven't thought
mask?
about that. Like I have the air coming up. The heat is up and rising. I feel like when the front dash is on, the air blows things from my face to the back. So if anything, they would get germs from me. I don't know, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm
Okay.
more worried about germs that kind of settle on like surfaces, and I be trying to wipe off like the door handles and like the
Mm-hmm.
armrests and stuff like that.
Door handle, armrests,
Back of
windows.
the headrest,
Cause,
because when they
cause,
talk.
cause when they breathe and then it circulates through the whole car. So
Hmm.
need to spray the whole car down regardless.
Right.
Get you some lights. You get those lights all wipes. I know they do have
I
those
have
for
some
cars.
antibacterial wipes that I do in the car. Like
Lights
when I
all.
get ready to go, I kind of wipe the car down a little bit, and I've got some wipes that I use, and I've got some Fabuloso that I want the fabric, and not fabric, but I have kind of like leather. I guess
Okay,
it is leather interior, so I'm wiping that off, and
but
I'm
I'm
wiping the
gonna ask you. I'm gonna
armrest
ask you.
off.
I've been wanting to ask you this question right here, though. I'm gonna want to ask
Mm-hmm.
you this question right here. In your time since we've been knowing each other, um, I've always known you to have like this, one of these executive type jobs. Did you ever think in your mind that you would ever be doing something like this, where you couldn't just walk into a place and get another executive type job and you are doing what you're doing now?
Well, I still kind of think of it as a job that's in between the job that I want. This job
Uh,
is a full job. It is a real job. But I've been doing this on and off for 8 years, actually. And when I looked at the app, because I was like, well, I've only really
you've
been
been,
doing this seriously for the last 6 months.
hmm
But
but you've been on Uber for 8 years.
I started 8 years ago.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you
So
always
when it
said,
first
you always
when it
said,
first
you
came
always
out,
said, You ever say it's something to do?
It is
Because
like a
a lot of people look
second
at it
way
like
to have like a string of
my
income.
stomach upset. Why these
Hmm?
people ain't coming out of these damn businesses yet? And these
It's
daggone-
like a second income. But my thing was I always wanted to have like extra money to fill in the gaps.
Mhm.
But I never took it seriously enough. I honestly, my thing was always I would hate for it to be that I guess I just didn't, I would be so tired from the other job or I would have other responsibilities. And so I didn't make time to do it more often. So that was a thing. That was a kind of like a fault on me because I would always
Uh-huh.
think about, well, I need to do Uber more. And
Why
then
these
I
folks?
would just kind of rely on just having that one check. Whereas now, if
Why is
I
all
had
these folks
started doing
is
this much a
that's the
long time
manager chick?
ago, then I probably would be like
Oh,
debt
yeah,
free
they
at
got
this
going
point.
on. Yeah.
You need to pause your camera for a little bit.
No, I'm just driving. I'm riding in front of the stores right now. I'm not physically just driving. I'm only going 2 miles an hour. I'm
Okay.
just letting the truck coast and walk past. I'm going at a walking pace past all these storefronts
Mm-hmm.
because I'm trying to see who's and why they're not closing because it's almost 10 o'clock and but then everybody's on holiday hours now. So as of tomorrow, a lot of the stores are going to be closing at 11.
So even later.
Yeah, even
Tomorrow?
later. So
Let's
yeah,
go
starting
start
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah, but
Wow.
we done told them already. We said you do know our hours don't change, and they're like,
Mhm.
"What do you mean? Your hours don't change? Our hours don't change just because y'all change our hours. We still out of here at 11 o'clock. That's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom. That's
So
just the
if
bottom line.
they're not closing their door until 11, that means that can you hear my music?
No,
Okay. Um,
that's,
if
that's
they're
why
not
we
closing
want to
their
cut you.
doors until 11, that means that they're not closing out the cast and all that other stuff until
Uh
after.
huh. And that ain't. And see, the thing about it is, like our contract is, we over the parking lot. We don't have to deal with nothing in the stores at all. And they're like, but aren't y'all gonna be there when we leave the building? No, we're going home. We done did our work shifts. So
Does the police department ever like come up there and
police
see?
department up, the police up here now,
So you
sitting
think they
around.
will, you think they'll do
But
that?
they don't. But it's like this. It's like this. They're the police. They are not security. They are not watching your cars. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's telling these damn corporations in these stores to be so damn greedy that they don't know how to shut down at a decent hour and let these folks go home.
Well, you know what?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that Black Friday actually had the same, turnout as everybody was hoping it would.
I ain't
If
nobody
it,
man, don't nobody do
like
Black
from
Friday.
last year
Don't
and
know
the year
don't know
before, I don't think Black Friday has actually increased their sales.
Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Throwback Thursday, none of them doing anything no more. Because people are of a essence to say, you know what? We need to save our money and stop buying a bunch of BS. Even the so-called immigrants now are like, you know what? Maybe we need to stop spending so much money like we've been spending all summer long because they done cut down. I was talking to one of the managers today at one of the store, and she said their sales on people from south of the border done dropped down more than 50%.
Mhm.
And she said, because we used to pull in, she said we was pulling in, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say how much money they pull in, but let's just say they damn near 6 figures a day.
Mhm.
And now they not halfway there.
Mhm. I could tell that the parking lots on what was it, Black Friday,
because
Saturday. Now that Sunday there was some fullness in the parking lot, but that Friday and that Saturday,
yeah.
it just wasn't that many people out.
Hmm.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I don't know, maybe they were with their families, but it just didn't seem like there was a lot of people. There were a lot of people like outside spending money, and then just to talk to people in the Ubers, it just didn't seem like they were spending money online either. Everybody's trying to do
Because that's
other things and make ends meet. So the Black Friday and then maybe this Christmas holiday season is going to
I'm by these damn.
gonna be
Okay,
different
like
for
a
sure.
lot of people who work up here, a lot of people who work
Hmm.
up here, they actually use Ubers and Lyfts to come to work.
Hmm.
So Uber and Lyft, I'm like, it ain't like a taxi. You know what I'm saying?
Why you say
It
that?
ain't like a taxi.
Uh-oh, you froze up. It froze up in a most hilarious way. It's all right. Maybe he'll come back to
Cable keeps
life.
dropping. I need to go to a
You froze
stabilized
up
place
for a second
because
there.
yeah, I need to go to a stabilized place because like I said, I'm rolling and I just
Hmm.
passed the Verizon building and
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it is about Verizon and did some stuff at their main building that everybody with an AT&T phone, the phone don't work no more when you get close to their building. But now since I'm away from that building, it's like okay, cool, we'll work. You can work now. Get away from us because
Okay.
they don't put up these new antennas and stuff and this damn truck. I said I'm
That's
gonna go
something
and tell him off the. I'm gonna have to
right
tell him off
there.
the bat. This is not a damn truck stop.
I need to make some popcorn. See, I guess it was that chocolate, but I want some.
And
I want
see,
to
he
have
done
a.
seen me out here already.
So what?
This 18 wheeler out here. I done told him time and time again, this ain't no truck stop, partner.
Hmm.
And he be trying to say, man, I need to park. Yeah, that ain't our fault.
Oh shoot! I wanted to tell you before we end because it's almost my bedtime. I
What's
need
going
to get
on,
up.
Doc?
I need to get out.
You got to park
I
in the back.
wanted.
Yeah, you got to park in the back of Crunch. You got
We're
to park
gonna
back in truck park.
hello. I keep seeing people
That's
drop
in
in and
that's in the
drop
back.
out, but that's all right.
All right.
If you're
Okay, park up
joining
here.
the
Got to park in the back.
live, we
Hold on,
appreciate you.
baby.
Please put something
Hey,
in the
Tanya,
chat.
Tanya, Tanya, Tanya. Hold on,
Huh?
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I can't
Just
hear.
pause your thing and come back later. I'm
Hold on, I
actually
can't hear
gonna
nothing you're
wrap
saying. Hold
up
on.
'cause
I'm moving out now. So now, what were you saying? You
I
want
was
to
just
tell me
about to
about?
wrap up because it's
You
been
trying to
almost
wrap
an
up?
hour.
Okay, you were saying something. I wanted to listen.
Oh, I was just saying if you're dropping in on the live or you're on the replay, please put something in the chat because we're about to wrap this up. I just wanted to come in and chill and chat for a little bit. It's almost my bedtime. I
Chill
got
and
to get
chat.
up early in the morning for real. I
Yeah.
got one more day to make
I
it
need to talk
happen.
to you. I need to talk to you off the app about this particular app that we're using about StreamYard.
Yes.
And I need to talk to you about some stuff on that anyway. So I'm gonna get once we get off here, you give me a call back, just a regular
Okay.
phone call.
All right.
All right, but hey, people out there in TV land and all that good jazz. It's been nice hearing. It will be nice to hear from some of y'all, and it's gonna be groovy. It'll be groovy when y'all put some comments and some likes and some follows and all that stuff on my girl Sugar Honey Iced Tea over there, and she good peoples, man. So help out. She out there
Exactly.
watching y'all stuff. Y'all
If you
watch her
come to my
stuff. Dang.
page, definitely and make a comment or a like or whatever. I'm gonna reciprocate and do the same thing on your page. But
Yeah, for
until
sure.
then, it's my bedtime. I'm finna go. I'm finna turn this off, and I'll see
Yep.
y'all next time.
Lights out, baby.
Good night.